Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks.
The biggest, meatiest hooks. Damn, this would be crazy if Derek Lewis can somehow win this fight. Yeah, he's done. Fuck. I'm honestly a little bit upset now because it would have been cool. I was thinking how cool it would have been for Derek Lewis to get a knockout. Ah, wow. It's over, guys. I'm sorry, but it's over. All right, I'm gonna start talking to the MMA gods, guys. Should I give Lewis a chance by beckoning on the MMA gods and getting cocky now? Yeah, all right. Let's start talking to the MMA gods. I mean, guys, there's absolutely no chance that Derek Lewis can win this fight. He's actually screwed. He's done. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. Jelton Almeida, I would literally bet my life savings that Jelton Almeida wins this fight. So we'll see. Jelton Almeida is going to have to slip on a banana peel to lose this fight at this point. There's zero chance Derek Lewis wins. Let's see if they hear that one. Zero chance. Lewis has a better chance at becoming the president of Russia than he does to beat Jelton Almeida right now. Sorry, but it's just the facts. Derek Lewis has a better chance of becoming the president of North Korea right now. I'm talking about today than he does to beat Derek Lewis at this point. There's no way. If Derek Lewis gets up, dude, I might shit my pants. He's literally wet blanketing him right now. Not even the MMA gods can save him anymore. I really wish that Jelton would have just ran through him because this fight is so much more boring than I expected, guys. Remember the decision Almeida? He's finished every single fighter leading up to this. People, stop writing him off. Like, people were calling Corey Sandhagen a decision merchant after his fight with Rob Font. I understood that a little bit, but come on, man. Jelton Almeida has literally cut through every single opponent like butter. He's not a decision merchant. This is one fight where he's got a little bit of a disappointing performance, but at the end of the day, man, you cannot call him a decision merchant. Honestly, guys, I might even score that as a 50. I think realistically it's 50-43. I'm going to guess 50-43. That was a great performance from Jelton Almeida. That was an amazing performance from Jelton Almeida. Honestly, I think I might cry just because there's just some different level of hunger that he has, and it's just really, it's just beautiful. Oh man, Jelton, man, great performance from Almeida. A dominant fraud check, one of the most dominant fraud checks in UFC history. That is very true. Here we go, scorecards coming up. 50-44s and 50-45s. Good win, man. Good win for Jelton Almeida. The hunger he has is from his fat burners. Wow, the Brazil crowd sucks. The Brazil crowd sucks. They left again. So disrespectful, man. This guy is so unbelievably hungry. He's been working his whole life for this moment, and they're leaving. So disrespectful. And I'm being serious. Even though it was a boring fight, the fact that these guys are leaving and he's looking at an empty crowd, honestly, fuck that crowd, honestly, man. Brazil crowd absolutely sucks. So embarrassing. Even if it's a boring fight, this is the hometown guy. Okay? He's repping your country, and the whole freaking crowd's leaving. That was a freaking banger fight, man. That was an absolute classic. The stands are empty. No, that was a classic fight. Like, I'm going to be watching Derek Lewis and Jelton Almeida tomorrow morning when I eat breakfast because honestly, like, it was just a masterpiece. It was a grappling masterpiece. That was an absolute barn burner. So disrespectful, though. No, for real. Really disrespectful that they left when they hardly ever get UFC events. I'm honestly a Jelton Almeida fan, guys. I think he's one of my favorite fighters. That was an Ilya versus Emmett type of domination. I mean, it's a totally different fight. Never got tired. You have to think about the kind of cardio and strength it takes to hold Derek Lewis down consistently. And I'm not saying that it was a great performance. I'm not. I'm just saying there are attributes about Jelton Almeida that looked good in this fight, and that is cardio and strength. 4 or 5 rounds. I'm not saying it's a great performance. I'm just saying he showcased some impressive feats in this fight. Holding Derek Lewis down that consistently for 25 minutes is not easy. Jelton doesn't need to go to the PFL, bro. You shouldn't have picked. What the hell are you saying? I picked Jilton Almeida and he won. What are you talking about? How is this the curse? The curse can't mean anything you want it to mean. The curse means I pick a fighter and he loses. Doesn't mean I pick a fighter and he has a boring performance. Okay? It doesn't mean I pick a fighter and there's a fraud check and he still wins. It means I pick someone and they lose. You cursed Jilton? I didn't curse Jilton. I picked him to win. Never watching the UFC ever again. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I'm tired of acting like it wasn't, dude. That was an amazing fight. There were many moments. It had ups and downs. It had everything. It had everything. It had, it had Derek Lewis submission escapes. It had Derek Lewis reversals and moments where we think Derek Lewis is about to knock him out and ground and pound. And it had a fifth round Derek Lewis where he gets up to his feet. That was a good fight. It had every single Derek Lewis moment you could possibly ask for except for the KO, which is basically the only moment that's relevant for Derek Lewis in a fight anyway. But Derek Lewis did his thing. He just didn't get the knockout. That's the only... Derek Lewis literally did everything he normally does. The head kicks. It's just he didn't get the KO. The fight was ass cheeks. I'm not coping, dude. I'm actually going to be the contrarian on this one. I actually enjoyed it. That was a good laughing fest. It wasn't a hugging fest. He was looking for submissions. He was looking for ground and pound. It was not all bad. It was boring. I agree. It was not impressive. I agree. But there were things in that fight that are good signs for Almeida fans. There's more Jilton Almeida fans today than there were a couple hours ago. I'll tell you that much. Hardcore fans are going to be even bigger Jilton Almeida fans after this. And I'll tell you why. Because a hardcore fan can appreciate the hunger of Jilton Almeida. You're going to have a little bit of something to deter a hungry man like LucasTracyMMA. And a hardcore fan can also appreciate the cardio and the ability to wrestle for a good 5 rounds. I actually am. No, I'm actually not even kidding. I think that all the hate that Jilton's getting right now is making me a bigger fan of him. This is what happened with Volk. But at least Volk had like a legendary fight with Max the second time. But you get what I'm saying. When people turn on a fighter, I automatically like them a little bit more. He ragdolled Lewis. Lewis is literally 50 pounds heavier than him. It's pretty crazy. Real Almeida fans know that Sergey Spivak only got lucky, that Jilton Almeida didn't fluke it. You don't fluke 5-round grappling domination. You don't fluke being able to duck under that big right hand of Derek Lewis for 5 rounds. He hugged, not BJJ. He did nothing. Trust me, dude. There was a lot of jiu-jitsu in that match. Maybe not as much as you would like to see, but there was some jiu-jitsu in that match, bro. It wasn't just hugging. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.